Hello everyone, it's that college football guy back with another video. Oh my goodness. Are we now getting into the world of fake college football news? Oh my goodness. Before we get into all that, everybody, get done with the video. If you end up liking it, give me the thumbs up. If any comments you wish to leave, please leave them. I take constructive criticism, support, whatever. And if you like the videos, subscribe to the channel so we can make this thing grow. But apparently we've had a lot of fake news. Fake news, like a story where just blanched out the fact of that apparently the Arizona State, Arizona, Colorado State, and Colorado and Utah going to meet the Big 12 is a bunch of baloney. It never happened, according to the Pac-12. There's also a rumor going out that somebody on a supposedly reputable, I've been hearing from other people he's a reputable source, but covers swim team. I do not remember the gentleman's name off the top. But that Clemson, Florida State, North Carolina, and Virginia were going to leave because they get bolt with the television deal going down. That was the rumor. Some of the rumors of the candidates that the SEC was going to take to expand their footprint, because they were going to take, at one point, going to take West Virginia, but they took Missouri to expand the footprint. Well, you take North Carolina and Virginia, that expands the footprint, plus Clemson and Florida State for obvious reasons. Miami, kind of on an island. Now I'm beginning to think they're not going to take them. Of course, all this could be a smokescreen. It could be Clemson, Florida State, Miami, Georgia Tech. Who knows what the plan is? Who knows? All the stories being fake, but one thing, if you think about it, isn't fake. Big Ten has told Washington and Oregon they're on hold right now. Still, with Notre Dame saying no. And I think, my opinion, I think it's because they don't make enough money. They don't move the needle enough. You say, wait a minute, this is Oregon. Oregon's a big school. It makes a lot of money. But you got to understand one thing. Making the money is one thing. How much is it going to cost the Olympic sports to travel from, say, New Jersey, where Rutgers is, all the way to Oregon to play basketball or to do women's tennis or whatever? How much of the cost for Olympic sports going to be? Is that going to be more than what they're going to make in profit? So therefore, it's going to cost every university member of a Big Ten more money to have them than not have them. So, I'm not holding any stock in it personally. I'm of the belief right now. I'm thinking the Pac-10 is actually going to stay the Pac-12 is going to become the Pac-10 and stay the Pac-10. $300 million, $30 million a school. If that number's accurate, they'll probably just stick together and that'll be the end of that. The ACC, I'm thinking they're going to probably wait until we'll start hearing rumors 2033, 2034. Folks, we actually might be done. Other than maybe the Big 12 adding a type of group of 5 schools anyway. Because if they can't get the schools, they can't get the 4 schools from the Pac-12 they were talking about, or the 6, they're going to have to add 2 schools for content because their television partners are going to demand it. They're going to get a 14-team conference with Oklahoma and Texas. They're going to expect a 14-team conference to be there when Oklahoma and Texas leave. So you're going to have that. You're going to have that 14th team. And I don't know, it could be, we've talked about this, Boise, Memphis, USF. I mean, there's a bunch of possibilities. And the alliance between the Pac-12 and the ECC, I still think it's a PR stunt. But in the end, we're going to see. Because right now, I don't think anybody has a clue, truly has a clue. Everybody is giving out their best guess. That's exactly what this all is. Best guess. I keep racking my brain thinking, okay, what would be the trigger? What would be the telltale sign that a school is going to move? And there isn't one. Because if there was one, we would have known about USC and UCLA and Texas and Oklahoma. That obviously didn't pan out. So, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? Oh, man. You have to laugh at this because, I mean, I've seen so much fake news, like stories going out that the whole alliance thing is a ruse because the Pac-12 and the ACC are going to gang up and from both sides attack the Big 12 and poach members from the Big 12 to their respective schools, knowing the fact that Pac-12 has thumbed their nose at the members of the Big 12 because they're not academically strong enough. ACC probably would do the same thing. That's where I'm thinking, if the Pac-12 decides to try to go back to 12, I think one of the schools that's going to go is Rice. I mean, I believe that, I could be wrong. Everybody can correct me if I'm wrong. Please tell me in the comments. That Rice plays in the Sugar Bowl, which is a pretty decent-sized stadium. But needless to say, because of their program, they don't fill it. Now, would the Pac-12 schools coming in help with that? Yes, it would. Academically, they meet requirements. I believe they are an AAU school. Do I think they're going to take anything else? They might take another group of 5 school from the state of Texas who's close academically. Then again, they could try to poach Kansas and Kansas State from the Big 12. Because they definitely meet the academic profile. The question is, will they want to leave? And right now, I don't think anybody knows. I don't think anybody has a damn clue at this point. But I'm truthfully, I'm kind of getting a little frustrated with some of this stuff because a lot of it is just simple things that can be fixed. Just actually talk and communicate. Uh-oh. Can't do that. That wouldn't work. But all of this could be the old phrase, sound and fury, signifying nothing. It could be just all smoke and mirrors. I wish it wasn't, that we could get some things decided now. Because right now, I mean, part of me I know is that the SEC, I know, is going to poach from the ACC when their TV deal runs out. If they can get a chance to do it sooner, they'll do it sooner. But they're going to poach from them. And so will the Big Ten. As to which schools, nobody really knows for sure. The Big Ten's looking to expand their markets. But it has to be a school that fits the profile. I really don't know. I wish I did. But ladies and gentlemen, why could this just not... why does this have to be confusing? It just makes sense. Then again, this is realignment. This isn't supposed to make sense. Maybe we'll get some clarity by the end of this week. I got the funny feeling it may not be until the end of the college football season before some of this stuff gets decided. Everybody's asking me, I got to ask by a couple of people I know, is what do you think Notre Dame's waiting on? I said the college football playoff. They're waiting for them to make that decision so they can decide whether they go to the Big Ten or the ACC. If the ACC gets an invite, and knowing the fact those schools are going to leave, they're going to go to the ACC because they know it's an easier path to the playoff. Plus, they don't have to deal with the pain that is Notre Dame. Notre Dame has, I should say, with the Big Ten. But I really wish this would be over with, because now it's just getting annoying. All the schools, all the rumors, all the false stories, and nobody has any credible sources because everybody's not saying anything. Except for key pieces saying, we're not divided, referring to the Pac-12. Well, you weren't divided when UCLA and USC left, so how good is that prediction, really? How good are those words? How strong are they? Maybe not. But anyway, everybody, if you liked the video, give me the thumbs up, comment on the video, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm that college football guy, and as always, everyone, be good to each other.